Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is MW5 Gaming, and we are playing some MechWarrior 5. We are back. I played a couple episodes. I played a couple missions. In fact, I played 3 missions while rendering the first 5 episodes for the week. I just hopped over a system. I just did straight money. I had a good time. When I first logged in today, if you remember when we built the Warhammer last time, we tried to put PPCs and there just wasn't enough weight in there. Well, it's one of those things where we saw this bug earlier where it had hung on to a system, and even though it didn't show on there, it was still counted as on there for weight system. And so when we got in, that was gone, and we were significantly underweight because I want to say it was probably that destroyed ER large laser was still essentially counting its weight towards our system. So I have rebuilt our Warhammer a little bit, and its current loadout is 2 PPCs and 4 heavy machine guns. I've run it in 2 missions, I guess, maybe 1 mission, and it was nasty. These heavy machine guns just tear things up. So anyway, so that's what that is at the moment. When those missions were done, I flew a couple jumps over to our local industrial site. Am I still there? I might still be there, in fact. No, I've flown back. I went up to here, and then I worked on our pilots, made sure everybody's negative traits were gone, and we can hire pilots here? Wait, hold on. Where are we? We are here in the middle of nowhere. Let's see if there's anybody we want to hire. 47 and a 48.
Prepped and ready, Commander.
Now, he's got 2 of his 3 bonuses already, but he's got a 13 potential for missiles. He's still got 1 more buff he could get, so conceivably we could get another 4 or 5 points out of this. Potentially even 6. And he's only got 1 negative trait. Or potential for only 1 negative trait, which would be good. Captain Lindsay here is the same. He's not quite as good. Well, he's 1 point under. He also has 1, so he's just more balanced. So he's got better defensive, whereas Fry here is better offensive. Yeah, his shielding's not good. His heat management's not great, and his ballistic's bad. But his energy's good, his missile's good, and his evasion's good. He might be a great backline, just missile support with 13 missiles. I'm going to hire him.
Affirmative, Commander. I'll be in the hangar for pre-drop check.
Captain Lanier has a negative, so he's missing 2, so he potentially 43. And the one he has isn't very good.
Ready for mission briefing and drop preparations.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get to our pilots here. The biggest, I won't say difference, Vargas still has an 11 there, is we had hired Captain DeWitt here at some point, and you can see with his negatives gone and his the 2 that he positives trained, he's got an 11, a 14, and a 12 potential for his offense. Now, his defense, again, is not great. A 5, a 7, and an 8. 8's not bad. I mean, 7 and 8's not bad. The 5's a bit low. But again, he could be an offensive powerhouse for us. So I think that's interesting. We don't really have any super defensive pilots, which, you know, maybe that's something we want to look for. Freeman with 8s across the board is pretty good. Chastain with 2 7s and an 8 isn't terrible. I guess a 9 as far as for a heavy mech, right? He's not going to be avoiding a lot because he's in a heavy mech, but I mean, I guess they all have a chance to avoid regardless. But a 9 and a 7 with a 5 for his heat, that might not be bad for an assault mech. I'm almost maxed out on all I've got left is heat for me. So that's what it is. Mechs, other than I think rebuild. Oh, I had to rebuild one of the hunchbacks that we had destroyed last time too. It was this one. So it was lots and lots of chem lasers, right? I've replaced it, so we've got 2 large chem lasers in the arms, 4 small pulse lasers in the torso, and an LRM-10 in the other torso. So that's kind of how we rebuilt that one, and we'll see how it goes. Obviously, nothing in the hunch. Put the small lasers here and here, but I think this is for the autocannon. If you wanted to run an autocannon in there. Anyway, so that's how we rebuilt that. And I think otherwise everything's good. So we've already got a, I've just realized, I wonder if I can put a countdown on my Steam Deck. I've just realized I don't have a timer that I can see I'm only running one monitor at the moment. I usually run two, but at the moment. All right, well, 12:52. We're going to assume I'm 3 or 4 minutes in, so that will hopefully help me out. So we can go to about, I don't know, 15 after, something like that. Let's go ahead and take a look at our contract. We should still have our high-value raid here. We'll try to go kind of... Yeah, we're not going to get much out of this, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest... Actually, let's take a airstrike. The airstrikes... Yeah, we'll take an airstrike, just because they're really good in this. They seem to be more dangerous. I actually dropped one and ended up a little closer to it than I probably should have been. What do we have in that? We got the rack. I think I might take that one. Let's go ahead and give me... Actually, we haven't played the Rifleman yet on camera. Let's go for that. And we still will give somebody the Warhammer. Somebody who projectiles we want to boost. Let's go Vargas there. This has a mix of everything. Let's put DeWitt in that one. And this one's mostly energy with that UAC. Let's go ahead and... We can put Fry in there. He's got a 10 for energy. Let's put Captain Fry in there. I think ultimately he'll be our... Let's swap DeWitt and Fry around. Let's do that. There we go. This one isn't as obviously as missile, but energy and autocannon. So he can work on those, and still, if he gets close enough to the rocket launcher, potentially, he's much more likely to be using these LRM-15s in energy. So his 2 bonuses will do well. I did buy 2 LRM-20 streams as well. I think tier 2 that we could put on this as we get to bigger mechs. The LRM-20 is a little bit better, and also because their stream, individual missiles are coming in, so we're not as worried about the spread. So they are a little bit better against smaller mechs. So that may not be terrible. And they are tier 2, where these are tier 1. The question is, what do we get rid of to get those on? Probably the machine guns would be my guess, because they are going to weigh a little bit more. But we'll worry about that after this mission. Let's jump in.
All systems.
And it's night, of course. They're always at night.
Owens have received a tip-off that the new Certis shipyards have been earning a little extra profit by smuggling illicit goods in their freshly manufactured Mammoth-class ships. The ships are right off the factory line and aren't subjected to search when crossing territory borders. It's quite clever, actually. Either way, Rashbert Owens stands to gain quite a lot by us putting an end to the scheme. Up ahead is a facility that contains parts for the Mammoth ship maintenance. Destroying the new Certis stocks will ground the Mammoths for quite some time.
Okay. Eventually she'll stop talking, but I'm going to ignore her for a little while. We could potentially put the LRM-20s in the Hunchbacks and then put racks or UACs in the other torso and give them just a medium laser or 2 for extra, support.
Target commando.
That mech is on our kill list.
We do have commandos we want to kill, so let's go ahead and give this a...
Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Somewhere there's loot. There it is. I'm going to spin back around and grab the loot. They can handle a commando for a second. Turn our night vision off.
That's close enough. Ready to start picking up.
Hold on. I hit X. Let's stop here. Is he right behind me?
Brilliant.
No, there he is.
Payload acquired.
Behind the rock there. Oh, he's done. He's done. So my thought is we just wrap up here around to the end of the map, and we'll zipper. Well, we're not salvaging him, and we'll hang the left down, and that'll give us a little bit more range. That was pretty cool. That'll give us a little bit more range to attack these others. Whereas before, if we went down and we would have to want the one in the southeast there, we'd end up right on top of it before we could see anything. And, you know, we've got LRMs and ACs, and, you know, I would just as soon have some space. So that's my goal. So we'll kind of run down here and... Never mind. So I've got, we're not really seeing our laser. Ah, there we go. I didn't see them last time. So our large lasers are mounted really high, which is nice for peeking. And we've got the medium lasers and the large lasers in the torso. And we've got the 2 AC5s in the arms. Now, that only helps us to get up high, obviously, but it is what it is. Can't really see much there, can we?
Destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nearly there, Commander.
Ah, more loot.
Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Nice. Come on.
Destroyed.
New target urban.
Cargo acquired.
Oh! I don't know what I just walked in front of or shot on accident.
Target is down.
Ah! Between the rocks? Well, I just can't see what I'm shooting at, essentially, is the problem.
Target is down.
That one's down. How much damage did I take? Quite a lot. I'm gonna kind of loop here.
Destroyed.
I'm not really sure what the hell's going on this fight at the moment, if I'm honest.
New target rifleman.
Is that a small object or a building?
Objective down.
Okay, well, whatever it is, it's down. Yeah, when you can just... When you can just put the firepower on somebody... You do significant damage quickly. Ah, I shut down. I thought it was low enough. Come on, get out of that. I'm in trouble.
New target Phoenix.
Oh, he's toast. Heat's still an issue, but I don't really see anything shooting me at the moment. I seem to have come out of this okay. I've got no armor left on one arm, and also on one torso. And they're on opposite sections, so I can't turn one way to protect. So we'll just have to kind of go in nice and slow. Was it into the building?
Target destroyed.
And somebody shot me. Somehow I lost my front armor. And there goes an entire torso. I don't know what the hell's shooting at me. I think there was a turret there. I don't know. I don't know. If it was a turret, it did a lot of damage really quickly because I lost my front armor, my center torso armor, and then everything else. So a little bit upset about that. Oh, I'm about to lose some more. Well, I've got no more heavy. I've got no AC5s left.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
I'm stuck. Can I get off of this rock? No. There we go. There we go. I couldn't back up. I don't know why. It just wasn't going to happen. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too upset about it. But you know what? I still got two large lasers, so it's not like I'm. Are you going to kill that? You're. Hopefully you got that. You were standing right next to it. All right, I'm going to airstrike this. Hopefully.
Enemy destroyed. Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Acknowledging
strike pattern. Coming in for the kill. Sierra 2-1, out.
Stand by for packaging. Target PK5 Shot Sierra.
I don't know if there's anybody in there or not. And I'm not sure what we were supposed to be destroying. There's that. Oh, it's red.
Commander, that's one less target.
All right, let's see if I can get out of here without dying.
Hostile transport ship coming in.
Moving in file.
I'm the only one that's been injured. This was another one where I got picked on, I think. That's okay. That's okay. We came out of it okay. Looks like we just lost ammo for that other AC-5. So, we lost one AC-5, one medium laser, potentially. Well, we lost one AC-5. Well, I don't know. I mean, the arm's gone, but that doesn't always mean that the weapons are destroyed. Yeah, don't worry about it, Fry. We're leaving.
Eagle's Nest. Visual confirmation on mercenary forces.
The warehouses are destroyed, and the parts are nothing more than scrap.
Can you not talk? I would like to get out of here. I'm still getting shot.
He has to
I just took a big hit from that quick draw.
with his smuggling plan.
Shut the hell up. I would like to leave. Would you shut the fuck up? I hate when she decides to monologue and you're dying. All of that conversation could happen on the ship. Or right after we would have done it in the first place. That would have been a better time. The last one goes down and she starts talking. Oh, great job. We've done what we needed to do. ERPPC? That's really nice, actually. Apparently we need to get an urban mech for something, but we didn't take enough salvage for it, so we're not getting it. Could get an AC-5, which wouldn't necessarily be terrible. Let's grab an LB-10X. I only have 2 of those, ammo-wise. Okay, I don't see anything else, so we'll just go for money at this point. Oh, we don't have enough for those either. Those would have been really nice, too. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. 906 damage for Vargas and the Warhammer. I'm telling you, that thing is nasty. I did 496. I mean, that's not terrible, but I took 300. Nobody else really got damaged, like we said. We got a Vindicator out of it? Nice. Okay. Won't argue that. Let's oh, we didn't collect our urban mech because we didn't have the salvage for it. That's right. So let's go ahead, and that one's pretty damaged. So let's take a look and see what it says it would cost us. Hold on. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. This one, load out. Repair all. Actually, it's all fixable. I mean, it's expensive. It's not even that expensive. Okay, I think we got pretty lucky there. Do we have any cooler weapons we would rather put on there other than the AC-5s? We have slightly better AC-5s. Let's do that. It's funny that the 2 large lasers that are in our CT are actually mounted really high. And the ones that are up high are not. Yeah, our CT large are up there. That's actually really good, though. That's nice to have. That's a great to peek with. I like that a lot. Everything else is just armor damage, so that's good. Star map, we're fine. Should we go hop over here and see about a Warzone contract real fast? See if it's in daytime, which would be nice. Because I think we got about 10 minutes left. We need to kill 5 more missile carriers, 3 more Igors, 1 more commando, and then try to capture commando and Irby and a trebuchet. So, it's evening. We'll see how that is. Visibility reduced, so evening snow. I'm not a fan. But we do get more negotiation points. Let's go ahead and go for a mostly salvage build this time. and see what we can get. I've got 11 mil up there. Let's see if we get something cool. Recommended tonnage of 190.
Up, Commander. Visibility will be limited out there.
What else would we like to take? Actually, you know what I want to do? I am curious. Let's go ahead. Battletech. I'm interested in what we could do with those hunchbacks. Like I said, I think what we can do is we could do an LRM-20 here. Let's go strip mech. Let's go LRM-20. Where are those? There they are. There. We go back to our projectile, which was a rack. We go some ammo for the rack. I'm gonna give it maybe 1.5 tons. I'm gonna do the same for LRM ammo. I like that. We lose one leg or the other. We still have ammo for both left. That leaves us 5.5. We go with a small laser for the head laser. Because you could always, you know, we need that extra. That gets us a 0.5 ton, but that gives us a little, you know, zombie laser there. And then... I'm thinking just 2 medium lasers. This one has a couple good pulse lasers. 1 in each arm, and then some heat sinks. Oh, no, because they're pulse lasers, they take up more. No, let's just go 2 regular medium lasers. And then some heat sinks, a couple heat sinks. Let's go CT with those. Something like that. It actually says that's a lot more damage than we had before. And then we go ahead, we do that. We do our weapon groups. For AI, I think it's probably better to do that. And then that, then those, and that. I think that's probably the best for the AI. Let's take a look at our upgrades. What do we have on there? We got focusing beam. Probably don't need that. I mean, it's nice for the mediums, but all of a sudden energy is not really our issue. We've got some ballistic. I'm going to get rid of the energy ones. And I'm going to go missile velocity. And expanded sensor range. Now, let's see what our other one can do here. If we go loadout on this one, and we do a similar kind of multi-function, whatever. Let's go loadout. We're using the time I had for this mission. We'll have to see it next time, I think. Strip mech, LRM-20. Which is now down at the bottom, even though it was at the top last time. A ballistic weapon of some sort. We could do a medium rifle. Now we need some ammo. Kind of the same basic idea. And a small laser. Oops. Again, the colors mess me up. Why they flip the colors on this, I have no idea. Makes no sense to me at all. Okay. So, then we could actually just go like 4 medium lasers on this one. Come on. And 4 heat sinks. 1, 2, 1. This one says it's going to have an 85 DPS. So we'll give that a go. 71 days. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait for those. We'll be back for this mission when I'm ready for it. We're going to put them in the mission. So we'll be back next episode to kind of see how these play out in a war zone. Thanks for watching. As always, thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with some more MechWarrior 5. Cheers.